But what was happening to them, and what easily happens to you and me, is that things that are intended to be blessings from God easily can become worshiped by us instead of God. Are you tracking with me? Things that God gives to us to be a blessing that we should then worship and thank him for slowly begin to take the place of God, and we begin to worship those things. Let me give you a few examples. Financial resources, right? You pray, God, would you just bless me with financial resources? I want to be generous. I want to help other people out. And so God blesses us with financial resources in order for us to be generous and use those things wisely. And slowly over time, that money begins to get a grip on our hearts, and it becomes more important to us than the one who actually gave it to us. And we become greedy, and money then controls our heart, and we worship it. Or maybe for us, it's our family. God blesses us with a family, maybe even a couple of kids, and he intends for us to lead our families and to raise our kids to know and love and follow Jesus and to become disciples of him. But slowly over time, we begin to live vicariously through our kids, and we value their success over everything else, and what they do becomes the most important thing in our lives. And so we begin to worship sports, and we begin to worship dance and music and whatever clubs they're involved in. And our desire, which was originally to lead them in the ways of the Lord and to raise them up to follow him, slowly was taking the place of these other things that are not intended to honor God. And it happens so slowly. But I want you to catch this. This is something that I find so interesting, friends. Blessings from God make the worst kind of idols. Blessings from God make the worst kind of idols. The things that we should be thanking him for, we end up worshiping a cheaper alternative to who God is.